Hey everybody, welcome to my usual me, and welcome to Life is Feudal 0.2.0 update. And it's coming out this winter, and they gave us a couple more nuggets today, so we're going to go ahead and check this out, guys. Um, it's rare resources and natives. So, rare resources, what do we got to say about these guys? Rare resources, along with the regular resources you can gather, grow, or mine almost anywhere, we have decided to create so called rare resources that are less abundant and might require a good amount of time to find and acquire them. Rye, oat, mountain sheep, sardines, amberwood, brimstone, gypsum, and many other resources can now be found, grown, and mined only in a half or third of the regions on the map. You can consider new rare resources as something in between the normal resources that are available in all regions on the map, and regional resources that can be acquired with a certain drop chance in one certain region. Mid-tier crafting and building recipes will require these rare resources, leaving high-tier crafting to regional resources and basic low-tier crafting to the normal resources. All right, well that's an interesting development. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Rye, oat, mountain sheep. Mountain sheep. Are we only going to be able to breed these things, or it's not? We're not going to be able to just have these things in certain areas. There's so many. Like myself, I have mountain sheep. I mean, I have sheep, but is that that's going to be mountain sheep, right? They're the same thing, and you can only find them in certain areas still. But I mean, you can never. Oh, you always could only find them in a certain area, but you could raise them wherever. Are they going to change that? I wonder. It's interesting. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. But tell me what you think in the comment section below about the rare resources and how it's going to be implemented. Do you like it? Do you like the idea of having only a certain area being able to have certain things? I mean, it sounds like they're gonna have to rework. They're gonna have to add all this stuff into the game, and that makes me believe in a way that they would have to wipe the world so that they could bring all these new resources in. Now, I say that, but then I read the next part and it makes me wonder. And you guys have been of both camps. Some people you've said, yes, they're going to wipe. Other of you are like, absolutely not, they're not going to wipe. Like you're really afraid they're going to wipe. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate your concern about them wiping. I was of the camp that they were going to wipe because of the map. They said new, significantly bigger map with corrections of flaws from the old map, right? That told me I believed that they were going to have a brand new map. They were going to wipe, that we were going to have to restart. Hopefully, they would let us keep our characters and our progression. But I'm reading the next part here about the natives, and I am wondering if that's not correct because it says natives. Let's go down here. It says, we're happy to reveal some details, but ultimately it's down to you to discover the natives, who they are, and perhaps what they want. Native inhabitants of this world will appear mostly in their villages that are scattered around the map. That's the important sentence right there, or the part of the sentence, the phrase. It says, will appear mostly in their villages that are scattered around the map. As you know, if you've been following these updates, a lot of people in the comment section have been saying they already have the place, they already have the people on the villagers on the map, they already have them. That's true, they do. I was of the opinion that they had the placeholders originally. They decided to go with a bigger map, and that those placeholders are no longer viable. They are no longer. They're no longer going to be used. That they were there. They originally thought they were going to put the villages in, and then they decided to go with a bigger map. So all of that was done before doesn't matter anymore. But because of this sentence, I'm thinking maybe that might not be right. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong, most times, when the proper facts are brought to me. So it says, will appear mostly in the villages that are scattered around the map. In order to raid those villages, we recommend gathering a party of about 5 players. Be warned that natives will disappear if more than 10 players enter the village area. Be ready to have various types of weapons, armor, and equipment to succeed in the raid. A significant reward will be granted for reaching the center of the village and dealing with all of the challenges on the way. There are some other factors that you must keep in mind upon entering natives' cursed land. Horses refuse to go inside the natives' land and will unsaddle their riders with any attempt to move over the cursed land. Well, there goes all your lancers, guys. Because if you're one of those cheesy lancers that go around killing everything because you can, you're not gonna be able to do that. So yay, it's gonna have to be hand-to-hand combat, or maybe bows. Movable items cannot be brought to and deployed on the cursed land. So no stacking of boxes or tables. Okay. Native village inhabitants have a certain respawn timer, so you may not want to stray too far from the village to wait for the inhabitants to show up. So you got to show up, wait for them to peek their heads out, and then attack them. It's an interesting idea. I'm pretty excited about it. You know, we've got a small group. Our guild is really small, and I think that it might be interesting for the people to come in, and we'll make a day of it. All the old guildies, and go around and see what's up. If you guys can get me the coordinates for the villages that are already in existence, the placeholders, I would really appreciate it. Some of you already done some, but I'd like to know where they're all at, so I could do a video on that. So we could do hey, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, when it all drops. Because this is that sentence right there told me that maybe they're not going to wipe the maps. Maybe they're going to, and somebody mentioned this in the comment section too, maybe they're going to tack on to the outside of the map. Maybe they're going to fix the holes and whatnot. I think we will have they'll bring everything down, put everything on, and then bring it back up. Now, what do you think? Tell me in the comment section below what you think. I may or may not respond to everybody, because there's a lot of people there are some people that are not just passionate about it, but are angrily passionate about it. And I don't want to get into an arguing. I don't want to argue with you. I'm just presenting the facts and my speculation. So put your speculation in there, and if you have a question or a comment that I think I want to answer to, I will. But don't expect a response to everything on this, because it is just speculation, and until we actually see what happens, we don't really know. But I do want to know what you think, and I would like you guys to discuss that amongst yourselves. So in the comment section below, go ahead and do that, and we will go ahead and we'll bring you the continuing updates of Life is Feudal 0.0 or 0.2. I'm just going to call it 0.2. Life is Feudal 0.2 this winter, in the future. So anyway, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.